Hi, it's Pastor Shigayan, and you're watching the wrap up. So, it's been an exciting week, actually, partially exciting. I'd have to say, social media, I have not done a lot on social media this week. I was just busy between work and those type of things. So, that's okay. I don't necessarily like all the busyness, but that's how it goes. But I would say it got so crazy, and I really missed my marks that I didn't even put a flyer up for this today's service, which was about patterns from the Bible that changes your life. It really changes things, ways that you're going to go. It was actually a very good message. I think people really liked it, and I was specifically talking about favor tonight. Because favor is something that really impacts how your life goes. And a lot of people can actually miss that, So I decided that I'm going to go ahead and actually break up a couple more of these patterns. It's kind of like become a series now. But I don't think it's justice to try to fit everything all in one bite. So I'm going to go through it, take my time and go through it properly. I told the group tonight, I said, I became a little bit long-winded. You asked for me to go longer, and then I started going longer. And then now I said, I'm going to go shorter. Well, I still didn't go shorter. I tried my best. I just couldn't do it. So that's that. I will say, also this weekend I did do a little photography work. It's almost like it's a side quest. I actually was able to do a side quest. Sometimes you get those, It was a nice wedding that I shot. I don't know when's the last time I haven't shot in a long time. It's just been a while, but it's just something that, is in the blood. Speaking on the topic of favor, it's by favor, literally, how I got that wedding to shoot. So, why am I saying so many arms? It's because I'm married to the Queen of Arms. Yes, it is. Let me start with the arms, because that's still not professional. Speaking of favor, getting this wedding shoot was actually an act of favor. I had told this client that comes into the business I work at that I'm a minister, and I can officiate weddings. And he was like, "Oh, that's great, because that's what my wife does. She's a planner, a wedding planner." And just I thought you think sometimes that the favor would be on something like that, but it actually was on the fact of me just mentioning that I used to shoot quite often back in the day. I had a media company, and that lingered. I guess he remembered that from 2 months prior, and so he had come in and he had asked if I had a portfolio, what's going on with my photography. I said, "Why do you ask?" He says, "Because I have a wedding to shoot and I need some help." So I sent him my portfolio. It's an old portfolio. It's not new, nothing current. But it worked out. So here I was at, not the Bahia Mar, what do you call that? The Diplomat Hotel. I was there shooting beautiful scenes, nice Jewish wedding. They had a cantor that was actually officiating. So that was pretty cool. So I'm missing my social media cues this week, though. I will be on top of it. So you'll start seeing a little bit more of the shorts of the service. Because, I know that, not everyone wants to sit and watch a whole service, but they do like to be encouraged by a couple little minute clicks or, in 30 seconds. And you wonder, how can you actually be encouraged by that? But think about it. The parts of a message anyways that are that really touch people are not these super long pieces anyhow. It's always like these little nuggets that you might find in a sermon, right? So I think that's where shorts comes into play. I would never suggest anyone live their life by shorts. Otherwise, you get caught up and you're watching a lot of things that you didn't think you were going to watch. Got to be honest, this week I necessarily was not fully charged up in my spirit. But thankfully, this week past is gone. This week new has come. So I will definitely be spending my time in prayer, which I missed and I love. I'd say it takes a while for your spiritual battery to drop low, but hey, you got to be mindful of it so that you're not running around not being able to give anyone anything and you're just relying on old things. Thank God for revelation, because I would say if it was up to just putting something together and preaching and then that's it, you'd miss a whole lot that is for the now, for what the Holy Spirit wants to do in people's lives. So, shout out to the Holy Spirit. I hate saying because he's a person, the person of the Holy Spirit. So, I'm anticipating that this week coming will be charged. That my spiritual atmosphere will be charged. Not fasting or anything like that. I'm just going to be pressing into God this week to hear his voice, to hear what he has to say. I have things that I want to ask him and talk to him about, and I want to hear what he has to say to me. I will go to my watchtower to hear what he has to say, and I'll see what he has to show me. So I think this week was going to be a good week, and looking forward to another day tomorrow, Monday. Start it off nice and fresh and go from there. I also have patterns that I feel I need to change as well. So this this series is going good. So look out for this one. It's guaranteed to start putting into your head some patterns that really will change your focus and change your life on some things so that you can get and be all that you can be in the army of Christ. God bless you. Love you all. I will catch you on the flip side. Flip, 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 flip.